Hello XJS fans. Hello Fixxxer fans. Today we're working on the Gold XJS. We've got a Rolling Road remap coming up in a couple of days, so we need just to do a few little things. We've got a small exhaust leak that we need to rectify. We've got hood struts which aren't hood strutting, they need replaced if I can find them. And the fuel pump won't switch from the ECU, so we might have a little wiring fault there. Right now I'm just running it on a switch. I've taken the relay out and just switched it, so which is convenient when you forget to switch it off and you drain the battery. So talking of batteries, let's get the battery on boil for this, because every good project starts with a battery on boil. Battery! Hello XJS, the Blue Devil, I've nicknamed. For the amount of Blue Devil juice it's consumed in its lifetime. Right, the reason we're charging this battery is because, yeah, I forgot to switch off the fuel pump and it flattened the battery. So, looks like it's doing its thing, figuring it out, and come on, give me some ampage, give me some amps, come on, come on, that'll do, 2 amps. We're in no rush, so 2 amps is a fine steady pace. So yeah, I've nicknamed this one Blue Devil because the amount of Blue Devil is consumed while I've had it, so I thought that was fitting. And for the other blue 89 that I have, which is unfortunately covered in crap, she's been nicknamed Bathurst because that one's going to end up being a TWR tribute with the TWR white and green livery where it won at Bathurst. So yeah, I'll say confusion. So when I talk about Bathurst, the V12. When I'm talking about Blue Devil, the 3.6. Until it gets a V12. It will eventually get a V12 in the manual box, which is sitting under one of these tarps here. This one's going to get supercharged V8, which again is sitting under one of these tarps. The gold one, which it doesn't have a nickname, is getting a supercharged straight 6, which is sitting out here, right here. So it's going to be busy. Right, where are the struts? A lot by a project car what it needs just by simply looking in the boot. Now looking at this one, looks like it needs an interior, which is correct. Now we pull all this interior out. What gems are we going to find? What the hell is that? What's there? Ooh. Supercharged pulley. Nice. Let's put a V8 when it eventually gets it. So yeah, get some more horsepower. Oh look, brand new starter motor, which is correct because this car needs a starter motor. And look, it's also got a fueling issue. Here's at least one fuel rail. I know there's another possibly on the car. Oh man, there's so much parts in here. So this engine needs air cleaners, sparkulators, fuel rail. Looks like it's hard leads. Here they are. Bingo! Nice. Brakes. What's this? Fine leather finish. Yes. Does need interior. What's in here? belts. It's obviously coming up for a service. It's in here. Tubing. More belts. Bearings. Looks like a full silicone hose kit for our V12. And a fuel filter. Yeah. Well, this car was getting service, or is in the middle of getting a service, and a guarantee. That's what I would gather from the boot. Now, folks, it is hotter than Shakira in a two-piece here, so, and I ain't kidding you. So that is why we are working in the shed today, because I've been doing some jobs outside today, and yeah, not fun. Not fun. So, we're keeping this one in the shed today. Right, let's get after it. Right, now, what do we need to get these struts off? 13. Well, that is nice and easy. Let's put a hood populator in here just to save any mishaps. Now, unfortunately, if we're working in here, we ain't got no tools, so yeah, that's going to be a bit of a bummer having to go back and forth within the garage. But it's not too far away. Alright. Now, these were purchased a long time ago. I hope they're the hard ones. Is it weak? Yeah, it doesn't. There needs to be a nut on there as well. Let's go deal with this in the other shed. But I'm back! I'm back. Right, unfortunately, the hole in the new strut was not big enough to allow the shank of the bolt through, so I had to drill them out. That was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. It's not a big deal, but... Alright, let's screw this back in again. Right. On to the next one. This one's a bit rusty. Right, let's get this one back in. That sounded like he was making himself a new thread. But hey, nature's Loctite. Nature's Loctite. Right, let's see if these work. Yay! Perfect. Staying up. Nice. Spider. Oh, nice. Perfect. Right. Job 1. Task 1 completed. Task 2. Digitals. I hate digitals. Yeah. Right. Okay. So junk. What we have is I've had an issue with this before in the past. So the wiring from the Emerald unit goes along the bulkhead here to a connector over on the captain side. And I had to replace the wire from there to here. And so what we'll do is we will just check, we'll buzz it out, horseshoe mode, from here to there, from that connector, and then that connector back to the relay in the boot, and We'll see if that brings up any faults. I don't believe it's the output of the Emerald that's failed, because it's actually on a shared output with something else, or two other things. I can't remember exactly what they were. But I had an issue with this ECU and running the fuel pump that passed on output 19 or 18, can't remember now. And it kept blowing the driver chip. So it was recommended I go on to another output which was higher rated. So I can't remember the details of it now, but we'll get that sorted. I also might replace this. I have this one's its second or third one. It just holes all the time. And there's no point buying a second-hand one because, well, it's just going to rot as well. So I have purchased a plastic one from an MX-5. I can't remember if it was Mark 1 or Mark 2 or 3 or 6. I can't remember. But I bought one and it's got the same ins and outs. So just need to figure out a bracket for it and get it in here. Oh, here's Mr. Bumblebee again. He was stuck in the other garage. I let him outside. He's coming here. He's followed us. Right, let's go get some tools and some wiring diagrams. Right, got me a cold snack to wet the bat neck. Right, where did we put the fuel pump? Because we did change it. And I bet I didn't mark it down. Bet I didn't. But I can just follow the wiring. Right, we've got two wires. That was weird. Guy just cycled past. Full cycling regalia and helmet and all the rest of it, and it looked like he was sucking on a vape pen at the same time. Weird. So that's... Oh my god! Are you okay? Are you okay? Right, try that again. Right, so wires that I put in go to here, and then they... Oh, what a mess, what a mess. Here we go. Oh, they go to pin... God damn it! Why won't you suck? Right, you go in the window now. Now, stay. Jesus. Right, so pin 36 is what we're on. So let's see. God damn it! Horseshoe mode. That is not beeping. Right. That's weird. Yes, that's it. It just wasn't. Yeah, okay. So from the connector here to the little splice I've got over there before the connector, we're all good. So now I will disconnect the connector and check it there. Let's try this again. Perfect. So we know from the ECU connector to the connector over there is good. Now, what we need to test from this connector back to the relay in the boot and see what we got. Right, so this is the connector I was checking. First I checked it from here, then obviously here. So now we'll check it from here back to the relay in the boot, and then ooh, we've got leakage. Is that oil? It is oil. Yeah, we'll just have to take this end with us. So it is this one here. Although what we can do is we can plug this connector together, and that will test the connector as well, and just take it from here, shove this in here. Perfect. Right, you stay here I'll go to the back and you tell me if that buzzes. Right, okay. So that's buzzing. So, great news. Now, plug that back in there. That really needs some tape over because that's not good, that's not tight at all. Or I can just crimp it. Put that crimp in there. Well, here's the wife's home. Right, now we're going to go straight from the relay in the boot to the ECU connector. So we're buzzing the whole thing. So, bingo. So we have electrical continuity all the way down to that relay. So why is that relay not firing? Let's plug this back in again then. And go test do some relay testing or something. I don't know. No 12 volts coming out of there. I wonder if the fuse is gone then. Could that be the issue? Is there a fuse for the fuel pump though? Now if I just shove this in and click the button, away she goes. Oh, tune! So, do we link the 12 volts just to give it a... I don't think there's a fuse for this. I think I went down this rabbit hole once before and discovered there was no fuses for the fuel pump. Wrap this around the 12 volts. The 12 volts from this one, constant 12 is this, that pin there. Yes. Perfect. Right, so at least to get this car to its appointment to get remapped, we can just put a link in there for just now. Until, although I might be able to sort it before then, but it is on Tuesday. Well, we're dropping the car off on Monday, so it gives us 2 days to suss it out. But at least I know where the issue lies, or not where the issue lies, but at least I know that we've lost 12 volts in here. For a blue, so we need a yellow. Perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for just to the exhaust. Right, now that's kind of tidied up. It's tidied up enough. With a new battery, the other battery back into the tray, and well, clamp down things before it goes. But we need to find this exhaust leak. It's not a big leak, but it's enough to heat it. Now, a few places it could be. Whoa. A few places it could be. It could be the joint in the back box, which I'm hoping is where it's at. Easiest one to get to. It could be the loop over the axle onto the center boxes. Could be there, or it could be the other center boxes to the midsection. So let's just go and see what we've got. We're gonna get the car running idling first, and then we'll be able to find it. But it might take a wee while to get this car idling by itself. Not much fuel. Sounds like the midsection. Sounds like the midsection. The seat leak in there. It's also quite low. In fact, it's hanging on there. Okay. Yeah, you can see just where it's puffing out there, just on the joint. So on the split here. So we'll get the thing up in the air. Might just roll on the ramps, maybe. Not sure. Almost thought I had it there. Alright, well while I do this repair, I'll give you guys a few minutes to hit that subscribe button and like the video. It helps out me a lot. Only joking. You don't have to. I'm not going to force you to do nothing like that. Right. Really do want that to happen. No. Okay. That was a bit too much. There you go. Alright, how about your buddy? Your buddy wrote me comment. Oh, did I do it in the wrong direction? Ah, surely not. I think you did. Yeah, I didn't tighten it, or I just loosened it. That would shear it off. I wonder if I have spares of them. Minutes. Where it should be. I used to be 18, now 17. Oh, yeah, that ran away quick. Perfect. We'll leave that to do its job. Is this whole system gonna drop again? Probably. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that, perfect. Right, so this is what we're looking at. And this is what we want to fit in. So we have the two spouts here for these two here. That's perfect. We don't have an oh no, we do have an overflows here. so overflow. And then the big one at the bottom, which again, we have the big one at the bottom. So, should work. It's just a case of mounting it. Ideally we want a plate. I am no fabricator. Ideally we want a plate, but I'm no fabricator. Let's get after it. Right. Right. Well, I'm no fabricator, but I have modified an old reservoir tank and taken the cut it up and making it a bracket, I suppose. It's not great. The reason why this tank was it failed because corrosion, but I think it'll be good enough for a bracket. So obviously I just cut the existing tank. I've already thrown the old tank out, but you can see where the tank was, and I think this will work. Like I say, I'm no fabricator, but I'll give anything a go. So here's the tank we're going to use. Now it's from a Mazda. I can't remember what model. I don't know. You know, look, it even says Mazda on it. I don't know if you can see that. Mazda. But it's got all the right accoutrements, ports and such, so all in the right place as well. The only thing was the mounting. It's got this weird angle, so that was going to be an issue. So hence why I took the original bracket and half of the tank and just a couple of holes, bent it. Oh, here we go. Ooh, going. Bit of a mess again. We're still halfway through tidying up. Right. Here we go. Let's see if that works. Get that one out of the way. Right, take that hose off. Put it aside. Take that one off. Where are you going to sit? Where can you sit? You're not gonna. There, perfect. Right. We're gonna have our light now because we don't have coolant. Now this is where it's just gonna drain coolant absolutely everywhere. Now, these nothing. Right. Out with the old. This fit now? Will this fit? Oof. Oof. I don't think this will fit very well. For a start, this hose isn't long enough. It will sit there. And that hose is definitely going to be rubbing. Getting a hose on here with this in the way. It's not big enough. too big. Well, it's not too big, but that jumbo clip sorted out. Can't do that. No flow. No flow. So that's not an option. So that's massively different. But that would do it though. It's just the wrong size. A bit more planning is required here, I think. No worry. Pop. Right, bucket. Right. Set that back together again. Right, just back together again. All good to go again. Well, that's unfortunate that didn't work out. But oh well. We can sort something out after the rolling road. I'm sure it'll survive the rolling road. Right. We'll catch you. Morning Fixxxer fans, we are off to collect the Jag, the gold one, from MB Motorsports. It's been in there for a little tune-up, and they've found a few things, so hopefully it should be driving better now. They found, I mean, I've only spoken to the receptionist, but he said that they found a fuel leak, a wiring fault, and something to do with the lambda sensor. So we'll see, but we'll catch up with you when we get there. Right, here we are, MB Motorsports, and here's the car. Clean bill of health. Yeah, we did have a fuel leak, and the wiring was incorrect. But it's all been sorted, and it's now running closed fuel map, whatever that means. So, fantastic news. Right, let's see what paperwork we got here. Oh. Ooh, run 1. Power the wheels, power the engine, 241, 242. Wow, exactly the same as Ricky Gold managed. That's cool. Awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see if she starts. First time. Oh, fantastic. Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yep. 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 Right. Let's go for our test drive. Wow, she's just sitting there idling. Amazing. Right, we need to get to work. Oh, she's so smooth. Oh, she's so much happier.
Big shout out to MB Motorsports for this. Fantastic. Oh, yes. Right. Now it's basically flat out full throttle fuel economy. Oh, so much smoother. Oh, it sounds amazing. Oh, please. You need to get yourself some fuel though, but wow. Which fantastic. No vibration, no coughing, no spluttering. I can't believe it was just sitting idling, full start there, nothing. It is, it's cool, so it's only going to get better once it's warmed up. Got 75 pieces of oil pressure. Got the 14 knob. Temperature's coming up. No smoke coming out the back. 50 here. 2,500 RPM, 60 miles an hour. Oh, just transformed it. Transformed it. Such nice folk there at MB Motorsport. Matt. And the other guy. Maybe another guy. Yeah, very helpful. Highly recommend them. We've been running this Jag for a few weeks now, and it is just running superb, absolutely brilliant. So, big thanks to MB Motorsport and Emerald for everything they've done, all the support that we've got. It's fantastic. Cars run absolutely brilliant now, and it's just transformed, absolutely transformed the car. So, big thanks to everyone involved to get this car going. We'll leave this car the way it is just now, and just maintenance for just now until we get an engine ready for it.